Hello world, it's me, Dennis. Welcome to Tardan. Today I'm here with King Moore. Welcome, King.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on. I love the opportunity to meet you at this time in the arc of your career. So what are you doing out in LA right now?
Hmm. Well, I'm between Dallas and LA, but I'm here for acting because I love acting. And like like some of my goals is to have my own TV show and star in many movies.
Yes,
So that's why I'm here for to follow my dreams.
exactly. And you're doing this. So tell me about acting and what does it do? Uh, What does it do for you? What excites you about it? Because I love playing characters and I love getting a chance to do it. I have it on some of the shows that I do. So tell me about your experience.
Hmm. Well, what I just did. So I'm gonna tell you what I've done.
Yeah.
I was in the movie Wild Robot. I played one of the baby possums. I was in the movie Cora Bora. I played the kid Langdon. We did a lot of funny jokes. And I was Cody for Cocomelon for 10 episodes. And I was the little baby tortoise for Wonder Pets for 2 episodes. And I have 2 national commercials, one AT&T and one Toyota. And I've been on America's Got Talent last summer.
That is quite a resume. How old are you today?
Well, I'm 10 years old. I just turned 10 like 3 months ago.
Congratulations. It's amazing to see. So your desire to perform and where'd that come from? Do you come from a family of performers? Do you have a come from a family? Tell me the
You don't want to
story,
hear
the
my dad
journey
sing.
and
You don't. But I'm gonna take you way, way back. So
please.
my mom and dad bought me a smart TV and a tablet, and my favorite app was YouTube. But I love to watch music videos from like Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, Drake, Bruno Mars, Justin Bieber, mostly everybody. And I was
Yeah.
3 years old. 3 years old.
Three. This is when, all right.
And then I went to my dad and asked him, "Can I be a recording artist?" He laughed so hard he said no at first. But he told me to come back when I was 5 so I could forget. You know what? He made me wait 2 years. 2 years.
I
And then
can't
guess what?
believe it. I'm the kind of patience because you waiting 2 years is like me waiting 20 at 77. So, oh my goodness, that is a huge part of your life.
I know. And then on my 5th birthday, on the exact day, he asked me, "What do you want to do for your birthday, son?"
Yeah.
And then I said, "You know." He said, "What?" "You said you was going to help me. You said you was going to help me be a recording artist." And he said, "I didn't tell you that." So I used his words against him. I said, "A man has to keep his word, right?" And then my mom said, "You did tell him that." And then he said, "Okay." So we've
What
been
happened?
working
What
ever
happened?
since.
All right, I'm in the story. So now you've made this decision, but now what?
We've been working ever since. So look at
But
me
you
now.
had
I
to
am
go
having
somewhere.
conversations with you.
Did you write? Did you begin to write or you're going to record something. So what did you record?
Music. I wanted to be a singer.
Hmm.
I wanted to do all genres, everything. I wanted to do pop because my favorite artist is Michael Jackson, of course, the king of pop.
Right.
And I want to be the king of pop. I wanted to be just like him.
Did you study, because here, one of the things that I'm interested in is because here's Michael Jackson and his arc getting famous at such a young age and do you take any lessons from his experience? Because you're getting a lot of attention. You're going to be getting more and more attention. So this is not something that most normal people at your age are going to be going through. So tell me about it.
Hmm, that's a good question.
So you look at Michael. And you say, okay, well, that's what here's now. How am I going to? What am I going to do?
Well, I watched a lot of his interviews, a lot.
Yeah.
And then the interviewers asked him, "What do you tell the people? How do they become you?" And he said, "Always follow your dreams, never give up, practice, 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 and always have a great team to help you grow and learn." So I took that as himself telling me to follow my dreams. And then I did.
Well, it is, but you added those other two parts: practice, 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 and have a great team. So
Yes.
you've established a team. I mean, you have a team. You've recruited this team to be able to build you into this career and to be able to support you as you're following this dream, right?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. So there's your there's your team and your family that you have, and now you get a chance to be able to start going out for auditions. Now, how do you practice, practice, practice? Tell me about a day, a typical day for you, like right now out in Los Angeles.
Well, I have this board. It shows, it tells me to check off like my schoolwork because I'm
Mhm.
homeschooled. It tells me piano, writing, media training, singing, review music, reading, dance practice, tongue twisters, workout, Spanish, speeches. Mostly, yeah.
So, how did you have to develop this self-discipline? Did it come with you? Was it wired in, or was this something that you had to work at? Because self-discipline and discipline and the kind you're manifesting now is something that I did not have, that I'm still working on. So you're inspiring me. How did you get there?
Hmm. I'm still working.
Well, I would hope you're a work in progress, you know.
Still working on it.
Yeah. So do you get up? All right. So when you're having, what are the parts in your daily activities that are the kinds of things that get you through the day that you really look forward to? Which pieces of on that board that you're looking to are the ones that are lighting you up at this
Hmm.
particular time?
Tongue twisters, media training, writing, of course, and Spanish. And I would say dance practice, recess,
One.
recess, and trampoline park.
So how are you? All right. Since you said tongue twisters, let's have one.
Mm. Ooh, super. Wait, actually, there's so many good ones.
I know. Well, that's what I want, but I need to hear one.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Well done. I love the clarity of your pronunciation and your enunciation. You really have worked on it to be able to be clear in your media training.
Yes, sir.
So, do you have what are you reading now? What's on your night table and the kinds of books and stories that you enjoy?
Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter.
Have you gotten into the entire series?
Well, I'm on the
Hmm.
fourth book, and I read the Artists of the Ten Commandments, right? Yeah, Artists of the
Yeah.
Ten Commandments. And now I'm gonna be reading some what's it called Shakespeare. Shakespeare.
How
My mama
wonderful.
just bought this book for me.
Hmm.
It says Shakespeare for every day of the year.
All right. That's fabulous. That is fab. And so how are you doing in your writing? What kinds of things are you writing, King?
Well, affirmations. Like if I get this call back for this big old movie, I will say in my book so many times like I booked this role. I booked this role. I booked this role. I booked this role because I'm reading The Secret too, and The Secret is the law of attraction. So if
Exactly.
I put that in the universe and if I say it out loud, the universe will give it back. And if I do kind things, the universe will give me kind things and more kind things than what I gave.
Exactly. It is the universe. I found at my age, I found that the universe is user friendly, and that the universe only has one answer to every question I ask. And that answer is yes. Oh, life is so hard. Oh man, I just struggle so much. Yes. Life is easy and people are cooperative and I meet King more and the graciousness that I have. Yes. So it's really important how I ask the question, which is exactly what I just heard you say.
Yes, sir. So I have a question for you.
Please.
What was your favorite thing about interviewing? Like, that person, I did my research on you, that
Yeah.
did the Bugs Bunny people.
Yes. Oh, I- that guy is named Mel Blanc. And my favorite part about it was asking him what he thought his characters thought about him. And that's what I love. And the man was so gracious. And one of the things that I have found, and I think you're going to find this too, is that people who come from enormous talent are very secure. And they're able to be gracious and kind as you are and interactive as you are because that's what comes from being secure and being someone who is a world-class talent. And it was a delight. Thank you for bringing that up, King, because he was just it was a wonderful opportunity to do that. And so I'm bookending it because I'm getting an opportunity. One of the things that I wanted to do in getting a chance to meet you was to have a data point of King at 10 years old so that you and I, assuming that I'm continuing on my life path, will be able to interact and go, wow, look at the difference between me at 10 and me at 12 as I'm growing on, so that we can get a chance to be able to see what this arc is going to be like. You've started a foundation, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it.
So I have this global campaign called Brand New.
Brand new.
Brand New. And I have about 10 different countries featuring on my song Brand New in their native language. And how it all got started, I was booked for this event, this global event in
Yeah.
Moscow called Our Generation. And there was about 16 different countries there. And they all loved my song. They kept on singing it every time we got together for lunch, when we were walking, like almost all of Moscow and all the history about Moscow.
Yeah.
And then that blur. Okay. And then I asked them, can they remake my song in their native language? And they
Yeah.
said yes. And I made this global campaign because it shows the world how we can work together and make this world a better place from our generation.
That's what we need right now. Because it seems to me, from my perspective, with social media at all, that we've been siloed and put into pockets. And what we need right now, is to be able to be brought together, because there's more we have more that we have in common than we are separated us, and that then separates us. Your
Yes, sir.
experience?
Hmm?
Is that your experience? I mean, that's what I hear from you, from your global campaign, is to be able to do that.
Yes, sir.
What
Because
fun! All right, so there's your global campaign, and your. Do you have any problem with memorizing lines? Are you doing that? Do you memorize lines before you go on your auditions? What is your process?
so how I do this, So I read the script late at night, over and 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 over. Just like the universe, when you throw something and it goes on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And yeah, until it hits something, because it has no gravity.
Right.
So I read it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever till I go to sleep. And then it repeats in my mind when I go to sleep for like hours and hours. Oh. And then my mom and my dad, they say, "Oh, you got the lines? Say it right now." And then I get it perfect. And then we keep practicing that until I got it on spot. Perfecto. Perfecto. And then I go into the audition room and I kill it.
That's wonderful. That's one of the things that, so how do you recharge when you're tired? What kinds of things, do you read? Do you write? Do you rest? What do you do?
I'm gonna tell you something real cool. Something about me.
Please.
I'm not really a sweet guy, like a dessert type of guy. Like, oh, Mom, can I have some ice cream? No. Cake, cookies? No. I'm just a sour type of dude. So if I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna eat a pickle. Some pickle juice. That's one thing I'm gonna do. Because I know my dad loves pickles, and I love pickles too. Anything that's sour wakes me up. And I don't make a sour face. I say like, this is good. And my mom's Dominican and my dad is black. So I'm mixed. And I love spicy food. Spicy food. And my mom makes just like her famous Spanish chicken, and it's very spicy. And she makes this jerk shrimp, jerk chicken. Man, I don't want to talk about it because it's making me hungry.
That's wonderful. As I was listening to some of your songs, and when you're talking about now, rap is poetry, right? I mean, it comes out because from what I'm studying, I mean, I was listening to a song, a guy, and I feel that learning the rhythms, but I just need to slow it down enough so that I can actually hear the poetry. It goes so fast, King. It goes so fast when you're doing that, and it's hard for me to be able to absorb it quicker. Does your mind, are you just more used to it than I am? I mean, when you hear rap, when you hear the different songs, and the guy is speaking so fast, or the woman is speaking so fast, how do you process the lyrics that quickly to be able to know what's meaningful?
Well, I can't do that either. So I go on Spotify, right?
Yeah.
And then you press on that song, and then you scroll down, and then you see lyrics. Or some don't have lyrics and some do have lyrics.
Right.
Like famous songs like Eminem, they have lyrics. So you press on it, and then it shows you the whole rundown. So you can read it at your own pace. But sometimes I listen to the lyrics, but sometimes I don't listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
I listen to the beat. Like the beat, it's so far. It's so good. Some songs, okay. It's just my passion because I love beats.
Got it.
I love to hear beats.
All right, so that helps me. That helps me, so I don't have to get so caught up in it. I can actually be able to experience it on a visceral level, really what's going through my body at that time.
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, what have we not talked about that's on your mind today? What's going on in your?
My favorite food. Okay, I love food, okay? I'm like a foodie.
You're a
I'm
foodie.
hungry
Absolutely.
every 5 minutes. So that's why I have workout on my board, okay?
So it's a matter of calorie intake and work the hell out of yourself to be able to do that,
Yeah.
right?
Well, my mom's gluten-free.
Yeah.
Gluten-free. She's allergic to gluten. So this household, there's no wheat. No wheat.
You're wheatless.
I'm wheatless.
Yeah.
I think I'm gluten-free intolerant because if I eat some gluten, I puff up.
Yeah.
So, my favorite food is lobster rolls, seafood. Seafood's the best, especially my mom's crab cakes. And it's gluten-free too.
Isn't that
Oh
wonderful?
my God.
What a
Man.
deal. And to be able to have your mom there. All right. So what are you writing when you think about what you want to write?
So,
What kind of what's your genres and the things that you're doing there, King?
so as we were talking about my team is my mom, dad, and my brother.
Wow.
And we all work together on lyrics. So we listen to the beat. Okay. Then we don't talk about just random stuff. We talk about what I'm gonna be, what I want to do. Right?
Yep.
That's how we all gather up. And you give ideas, I give ideas. And what the songs is about, positivity. Positivity. Yep. If you put positivity in the world, the universe, you can be what you want to be.
Exactly. And you contribute to the lightning. And I mean lightning, because in my metaphor, King, is that we are moving from absolute darkness to absolute light. And our opportunity is to move incrementally toward the light. And every time you're putting out that positivity, and especially since you get to magnify it because you have a platform, you have a stage that helps us to be able to have that and to magnify it.
Yeah. What I put out is like positivity and real life and expression. Express. I express like my feelings to the world. And guess what? As I was saying, I watch interviews from Michael Jackson. I don't just watch Michael Jackson's interviews. I watch these big actors, and I watched Lil Russell. I watched Lil Russell's interview, and then he said, "Don't like tied up. Like, how do you say it again? Like, crawl up in the ball.
Sure.
Express your feelings to the world and how you feel." That's what he said. So I took that too, and we talk about positivity, real life, what's happening in real life, and express your feelings to the world. So if you, like another kid can relate.
Yeah.
Or like an adult can relate. And,
exactly.
And then you're having connection with them. Oh, I get you, man. And when they hear that, man, I get you. And then you're having connection. And that energy is going to you. And you're having energy to them. And they're getting comfortable. So that's how you gain real fans, if you express your feelings in real life.
So often I've found that the one thing that people want to do is to be heard.
Yes.
And when you see, I see you. And when you bring that into your work and bring that into your music and you say, I see you.
Just like Avatar, I see you. I see you.
Yes. King, thank you so much for this time. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I would love in your future to be able to connect with you and to learn more about you and to follow you as you're continuing to do it and have another an opportunity to say hello.
Yes, sir. And I'm grateful to be here. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you, everyone. This is King Moore. Everybody, I'm so happy I've met you now, and I'll be so happy to meet you then. We'll see everybody next time.
Yes, sir. Bye.